What's good, everybody? I'm TJB and welcome back to my Saturday Specials beat making series. Real quick, before we get in the video, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment letting me know what you think of the beat. If you like these videos and all the beats that I make, I got a ton of my music available on streaming. It all ranges from instrumental projects to albums with my guys Lennon, Ledesma, and The Root, with my most recent project being my Saturday Specials instrumental album, which was all my beats I made for this series last year. Links to all my socials, my website, and where you can stream all these albums can be found in the description and a pinned comment down in the comments. As always, all the support is greatly appreciated, and now let's get back into the video. I'm gonna be doing things a little bit different today. So I have this jazz record right here, and I actually have an old field recording that I recorded quite some time back that I think I can combine into something a little bit more left field. So this jazz record right here, I just picked this up from Half Price Books yesterday, has an intro on one of the songs that's pretty much just drums. It's just like beating a drum. And I think it'll sound pretty cool once we combine it with this little field recording I have, which is, I used to work at a Stein's garden center like 4 years ago. It was a quick job I had in between like graduating and finding something more full-time. We were taking these little like pots around and I thought they sounded cool. I whipped out my phone, recorded it, and I thought I would use it in a beat much sooner than now, but I think we'll be able to combine these two things and make something a little more left field, which I think will be fun. So I'm gonna throw this jazz record on the record player, get it recorded in, and see how we can combine these two things and make something cool. Okay, got the jazz record recorded in. Like I said, probably mainly going to be using that little intro with the drums, but there's some other pieces in there we might be able to pick out later on, but I don't know, we'll keep it just in case. And then here is that little field recording. So I think I can chop this little field recording into like a quick 2-bar loop or something like that. Throw some weird drums on it. Put that jazz record with its own drums in the background, and then maybe record some other instruments on top, whether it's like an onboard synth or something. And I think we can make something interesting. So I'm gonna start by slicing up this field recording I have, and we'll go from there. All right, normalizing it. I'm also going to pitch shift it just a little. And I think I'm going to time stretch it to slow it down just a little bit too, so it makes it easier to chop on top of some drums. That'll give it just a little more leeway with how the chops sound. Cool, there's some options there. And now we'll get to that jazz sample. Already liking how this is all turning out. I think I want this to be 75-ish BPM. All right, then we'll get that jazz record intro laid down. The vinyl crackle makes this sound pretty intense. This is just good. Okay, just switch around a couple of those notes. Okay, let's mix this a little bit differently. I'm gonna bring those drums way up. Just threw a mother ducker on that jazz drums intro, and I think I'm gonna put some effects on my little Stein pots. All right, added a delay, a killy cue, and a lo-fi effect to that little pot sound. Time to add some drums. do that again, but add some swing, like not much, maybe like 53%. How's that sound? Alright, so I laid down 30-second notes actually for the ride on here. And I used the 16 level to mess with the velocity. So I had all the 30-second notes I laid down super low. And then the 16th notes I had louder on the velocity. And I think that sounded pretty nice. Find a snare. I want something trappier for the snare. Like this kick too. I think I want to leave the one kickless. It sounds nice. Okay, I think I want to add an 808. On these snares, I think. Alright, it's a good open hat. Getting there. We're missing one or two elements here, I think. All right, so far we got the intro drums, the sound effect, my own drums, and an 808. I have another record pulled aside. I think I might need to use. I think I might need to pull some piano keys in here, and I think then we're pretty close. Took a little bit of a break there. I think what this is just missing is a couple melodic pieces. I think I found a synth, like a Native Instruments synth that I can use to try to fill in some space. Probably gonna need to add a couple of these, maybe some other sections. I think what we just laid down might just be the hook. We might need to change some notes around for a verse section, but I think we gotta add another instrument. I think that's it. I tried looking through that jazz record and I just wasn't finding anything on it. It is what it is, but we have our own hands, we have a pad perform, and I guess anything is possible. Maybe that's the next one. That sounds nice. All right. All I gotta do is add a couple instruments and things start pulling together. That's make me feel a lot better. I think that's what the hook's gonna sound like. Now it's time to figure out what the verse section is gonna sound like. to start for the verse section, we'll probably just EQ out this, the first synth we put down. The first lead synth we put down, we'll probably EQ out some high end, and we need something else. I think we need something else to fill some space during those bars. But we'll get there. I think we just gotta play a little bit more and then mix with the 16 level. There, that's it. All right, so added some more notes and then messed with the automation level on the MPC here and just kind of like made it play softer, kind of like doing a delay. We're getting there. We just need one more track. Just one more, bro, I swear. Okay, I like that sound effect, but that feels more like a hook piece, which is something I'll take. Just pitch shifted it quick. I'm gonna time stretch it to speed it up a little bit. Needs like a reverb or something. Okay, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. I think all we have to do is, well, I liked how we separated the hook and the verse by kind of changing up the melody just slightly. It's really not much different, but just slightly for the verse section with the first lead synth. I think all we really need to do is just chop out some high end for the verse section, and I think that's literally all we need to do. I think I've been trying to do things the hard way, but the easy way is just probably what's going to sound best. So. I think I did it. I think I did it. All right, that sounds pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. This is it was a very different flip than what I usually do, and that's the fun of it, right? Okay, so I guess real quick in review. So I started with the my Stein's pots and the drum from that jazz intro. Did some filtering, did some EQing there to make them sound a little more melodic. Added some trappier drums in an 808. So I got to that point in the beat and I was like, this feels like it's missing something. And it was just missing more melodic pieces on top of those more stagnant sounds. The good thing about how I made the earlier part of the beat, like the 808 and the drums, they made it very easy to just kind of add some melodies on top. And I did that by just finding a couple native instruments patches that I have on here. Added a couple lead synths and that little sound effect, and I think it really rounded out the beat very well, and I'm very happy with how it turned out, to be honest. Glad it turned out the way it did. I was looking to make something a little bit more on the like razor edge side because we've been kind of making some lighter stuff recently and kind of got to get back to my roots. But I'm gonna go get this beat mix mastered and arranged in Ableton. Really appreciate if you made it this far in the video. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment, let me know what you think of the beat. And again, if you like these videos and the beats that I make, I got a ton of my music available on streaming. It all ranges from my instrumental projects to albums I made with my guys Lennon, Ledesma, and LaRue. I'd really appreciate if you go check those projects out. I got years worth of material, and if you like these, you'd probably like those too. Again, thank you if you've made it this far. All the support is greatly appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah.